Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. My name is Brother Napat from the Camp Prophets in Babylon down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who teach and will rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I want to get into a short, quick lesson. As you see on the article, it says Australia has reported its first human case of H5N1 bird flu. All right. Now, we've been hearing about this already for some weeks about this flu. It's already been getting stirred up, man. All right, I'm gonna call this I'm gonna title this class they got themselves a new pandemic. All right, pandemic. All right, it's gonna be somewhere around those lines, but yeah, man. As you see it says that, the first human I finally caught it. And and this is like a test, man. All right, the way they do these shits, man, it's like a test. When the first human got it, they want to see how everyone reacts to it, and they show you how bad it is for the first person, and then boom, there's 100,000 other cases out of nowhere, and it's a lot of it's really used for Esau's agenda to be brought forth. All right, a lot of these, you've had it with the plague that happened back in 2020. I can't really say the word, C19, but yeah, that happened, and people were catching it like nothing, man. And every day you hear 100,000 more cases, man, or 100,000 more people, that got it, and it's just like these devils are using this for their own benefit to establish their own agenda, and I wouldn't be surprised, if this was made in the lab as well. I really believe it was, but even the scripture says, man, there's gonna be plagues, smiting Egypt, and Egypt today is Babylon, America, because this is our place of bondage. So the Lord said He's going to smite this place with plagues, man. All right, so you have different cases of different type of diseases, flus, viruses that's coming out, and a lot more is going to come out in the days ahead, because it's all really prophecy. So these devils making these lab, these lab plagues, and they having to come out to where it infects people, then you're gonna have actual plagues and diseases coming out, man. All right, so these devils, nothing you can do can stop this truth, man. All right, it's only gonna help it, and that's what they're doing. They're bringing forth the prophecies that much more faster, man. The Lord's using these devils, man. The Lord's using these devils to bring, the work that lab, man, to get it working in that lab. All right. So you're gonna have different plagues, even the plagues that smite Egypt, man. Is going to come here at Babylon, man. Ancient day Egypt, not modern day, but ancient day Egypt, with the plagues that smitten them back then when we were captivity to them. The same ones are coming to modern. So like my screen recorder I failed, but bring it back. It says, or Salakia to bring out 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5 says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world." All right, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. All right, so the Lord's bringing these plagues upon the world, man. All right, so not just the plague of the diseases or viruses, but you're gonna have the sword, the famine, the death, and destruction, man. All these things are going to play a part in Babylon's destruction. All right, all these things are going to play a part in Esau's downfall, man. All right. So Esau is brewing up all these different things. He's trying to brew up war. He's trying to speed up inflation. all these different things that Esau's trying to stir up faster, you know, is prophecy according to the Bible. So these devils are trying to do it for their plan, but they're really doing it according to the Lord's plan, because the Lord said, you know, all these things are going to happen in this day, and this is going to be the downfall of this kingdom, man. All right, through the famine, the death, all right, to the people killing each other, because you know you got, you know, civil unrest, you know, happening. They're trying to brew that up too, you know, between the Republicans and the Democrats. Are going to come to a time where, you know, you can't just be American to be on it. You can't just be American anymore, man. You got to know what kind of American you are. You know, are you a Democrat or are you a Republic? You know, and these different things is going to happen in this day and age, man. All right, because you know a lot of things is going to take place. All right, in the coming times, you know. So I'm going to bring this out right here. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." All right, so the Lord said it, man. You know, the Lord said, you know, I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and I will smite Egypt with plagues as before. You know, so this is definitely talking about something, man. All right, it says as before. You know, and you seen how Egypt was, smite with those plagues before. So now he's talking about now, man. All right, and who is he going to smite with those plagues in today's age, man? You know, because Egypt back then they had, you know, the Lord's people in bondage, so he smit them with plagues so they can let go of the Lord's people. Now who has the Lord's people in bondage? You know, Babylon, America. You know, we came here on slave ships, man. That should tell you something, all right? And we never left since. So we're still in captivity. We're still in slavery to these guys, man. It's just, you know, they give a lot of Jake the illusion of freedom, and Jake really think they're free. Jake really think that, you know, they have freedom and liberty here, man. All right, but you can't get pulled over without shaking in your boots, man. All right, that's not free. To constantly have to fear for your life because you think that if you get pulled over, this devil might take you out today, man. All right, that's not free. You know, but you got Jake that's oblivious to that fact. All right, you know, so these plagues are going to come and they're going to destroy modern day Egypt. You know, our modern day bondage. All right. And will destroy all the land thereof, you know. So, you know, America, all right, is going to be the main one getting hit with these plagues, but you're going to also have other countries and other places that are going to be getting hit with the plagues as well. You know, this is going to be a worldwide thing, you know. Like I said right here, you know, in the article, it said, I'll take a picture of that. But it says on the article that Australia has reported its first case, man. All right, and that's not here in America. So, hey, man, you're going to have it where different places, different lands are going to have contact with these different diseases and plagues, man, as well. You know, so the Lord's going to come for a lot of you niggas, man. All right. You know, maybe a lot of countries aren't going to get hit with those nukes, but they're going to get hit with other things as well. You know, so the whole world is going to be in war. All right, the whole world is going to be in war. The whole world is going to know what's happening, what's going on. It's not just going to be America, but the whole world is going to be going through this as well. It's just America that's going to really get hit off the face of the earth with those nuclear missiles, man. All right, so you're gonna have these. God damn it. So like you're gonna have these plagues hit, you know, and it's gonna be all different types of plagues, man, in one. All right, you know, the sword, the famine, death, destruction. All right, you know, you're gonna have diseases, and in those diseases you're gonna have the different flus, the different viruses, you know, different diseases, different all these different things, illnesses. All right, I can just go like this. All these different illnesses that will come here. That's coming here to Babylon, and all these other lands surrounding it, So it says Egypt will mourn. So Babylon's going to mourn, man. All right, because you're getting hit with all these different plagues, all these different famines, with all these different illnesses. So Egypt is gonna mourn. Egypt is gonna, be in a mourning state, and that's how it was back in 2020, man. When me and the brothers will go out to camp, all right, and we will camp where a lot of people will be. Every day you go out there, you're gonna see a trail of people just keep walking out there because that's where they come out to have fun, enjoy themselves. But in that time, the streets were empty, man, and that's how it's gonna be again. But the streets was empty. You probably see like one or two people that pass every once an hour, and or it's like one or two groups of people that will pass once an hour, or just one group of people that just pass the whole camp, and that just showed you how bad it was when, because people thought it was the end, man. People thought like, bro, you catch this C19, man, it's over for you, man. And I ain't trying to catch it. I got a grandma, I got a son that was just born, and their immune system is not that good, So people were hiding. People went into their hiding places. People, did stop going to work. So Babylon had to stop. And people would tell you back in that time, a lot of businesses failed. The economy was failing, because people weren't paying for things. A lot of businesses wasn't still going. People come over here to America. They will come here to get money, because America is where you can start your business up and get money, But, that wasn't happening because you had the curfews, you had people going on lockdowns, all these different things because that one little, disease. So imagine how much more when a 100-fold of more diseases come upon this place, man. Egypt is going to be in a world mourning state. All right. And it says, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. So it's going to be smitten, with the foundation of it is going to be smitten with the plagues and punishment that the Lord shall bring on it. So when the Lord brings punishment on it, it's going to be a lot worse than any other plague. It's going to be a lot worse than any other disease, The scripture says, this is going to be a day like never before. And never shall be, So it's going to be that horrible, where no one ever seen it, no one ever seen something like this come. It's going to be like the most horrible scary movie you ever seen. You're going to have all different type of things happening at once. Things that was happening in the past, things that you never even heard of before, things that you thought could never come to pass. All right. A lot of people, a lot of things are diseases. A lot of people will say, oh, that's not going to happen in our lifetime. Or that we never see that till like 1,000 years. And we're going to be long gone by then. But the Lord's going to make it where it's happening in the next few months, man, the next day or whenever the Lord feels like it, and it's going to be in our lifetime. All right. The way things are going is going to be in our lifetime, man. All right. Because a lot of those people that say that, they don't know who the Lord is. They don't know who the Lord is, man. They don't know what the Lord can do. They don't know what the Lord has been doing. That's what they said to Noah when he was building an ark. Man, this place ain't gonna never flood. It ain't even rained before. The next day it rained, man. All right, and they were banging on that ark. So it's nothing's new under the sun, and things are all these things are gonna happen all over again. So you got these different flus, the diseases, illnesses are coming up out of nowhere. It's just popping up. You don't know where it's coming from. These devils are getting in a lab, and they're cooking that shit up in the lab, man. All right, and then they bang it out, so it can cause war, and it's gonna cause conflict and fear. All right, and when people are in a fearful state, they're easier to control. All right, because they don't think rationally. They would love for other people to think for them. So Esau would give them the ideas what to do. And that's what happened, like I said, back in 2020. Esau gave him the distance, the 6 feet distance. Esau gave him the face mask. Esau gave him that serpent's juice, and they ate it all up, man. And they seen that nothing came good of it, But yeah, bro. So these devils are getting in that lab. They cooking these different type of flus and viruses up, to get you niggas, man. All right, and they gonna get your ass, man. All right, but that's really all I want to get on that. I want to just get straight into it, straight to the point. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying for the one that's listening. I want to give all praises to Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kadash. I want to once again give double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace and blessings to hopeful elect. Shalom, Akim.